Hello, I'm Anultus, and this is a test recording just to see how well CK2 would work recording on high resolution and on, I think, 30 FPS right now. Just testing, made a little custom character. This isn't, this, I don't know whether this is going to get put on the channel. It's just a CK2 little test here. Um, Let me just see. The Great Pyramid of Khufu, and of course we've got all these things here, features. Very good, very good, very good. All right, so let me just see. Let me appoint a Grand Vizier. I've got a very small dynasty, but we'll see. We'll see whether we can mend this. So, best candidate for Grand Vizier is a Miaphysite. I don't know how I feel about that, as um, I would prefer the Muslim, but you know what? And he doesn't like me either. You know what? I'm not picking him. Get wrecked, noob. Wrecked feminist videos. There you go. Okay, important decisions. Go on Hajj to Mecca. Not a long ways away. Might be worthwhile. Um, I've got lots of titles I could create, but I'm not going to because there's no point. And I already have a wife. I gave myself a wife, Midas touched, and a son. So I'm 36 years old just from that. Feels bad, man. But I can pick. I can get more wives, so that is something I can do. Uh, but I should also pick an ambition. So let's see. Mass wealth, become exalted. Prestige. Being already a sultan, prestige shouldn't be too hard to come by. I don't know if I'll get 5,000 by the end of my life, but it's probably possible. Wealth. Let's see. Oh, I don't know what my balance would be because I just started. But Egypt is a very strong country in this game, at least starting out anyway. And it usually snowballs somewhat as the game goes on. If I remember correctly, Makuria uh, should be... No. I don't have... Is there something that happens where I can get a vassal? Okay. Yeah, I could extort tribute, but that's not exactly what I would need to do. Uh, so he's got 1.12k, I've got 2.93k. Not really anything I want to fight a war with. It's really very small amount. Not very happy about that. I need a designated regent and a character focus. My succession type is open, which is useful. My son is, I guess he's going to inherit. Not that inheriting at such a young age would be particularly useful. Character focus. War is probably a good one, just to get my troop numbers up slightly. How many holdings do I have? I've got 3 holdings. Fustat, Al-Sarkiya, and Al-Kuzum. I'm probably mispronouncing these, but okay. So I've got them, and I think they're all... Are they all in one duchy? Yes, they are. Duchy of Cairo. Which means this poor lad here is never going to... he's never going to be the Duke of Cairo. It's just not going to happen. The Emir of Cairo. That's not going to happen. But I do have an Emir of Damietta and an Emir of Alexandria, and there it is, the lighthouse of Alexandria. Okay, so I haven't played around much with these wonders, but apparently it looks like even if a wonder is not in your province, it still gives you, it still counts as yours, which is very interesting, uh, in my opinion. So looking at this, I am actually getting quite a bit of stuff here. Local tax modifier, probably not too helpful since I don't own the province, but still, trade route income, pretty good. Speaking of trade routes, let's take a look here. Okay. So there's a potential for a trade post to be built here. How much would it to build a trade post? It will cost me about half my money, and will be finished on 4th December 867. You know what? That actually seems worthwhile. If we can have a trade post here, you know what? Get a trade post in my capital. You know, get some money rolling in. Of course, that means that if something gets messed up along the way up here, we might be in a bit of trouble, but until then, looks like things will be fine. But anyway, if things are fine in Mecca, things ought to be fine here. So let's actually think. Ambition. Exalted among men or make money. Getting some opinion from vassals is always great, although by the time I get this, I'll probably die from being an old man. My monthly prestige is only at a plus 0.41, so it's probably not going to get very far. But since I am building a trade post, I think maybe getting money would be a little easier. So let's amass wealth. And I'm not too eager to go to war at this point in the game, since I've only started out and I already own my full kingdom, so no real need to expand immediately. Although what I might want to do is perhaps take over the Arabian Empire, or move down and take over Abyssinia. That might also be a worthwhile endeavor. Attacking north probably is a bad idea. Maybe supporting the Aghlabids so that they don't get rolled by the Italians might be good, because that's something that happens in a lot of games. People come down from up here and they wreck everyone in Italy, and you know what? I'm not too appreciative of that. Not very appreciative of it at all. So that's not something I like. Umayyads, hopefully they hold strong. Umayyad strong. So although I would like to invade this way, I do believe that doing so would be difficult. Although attacking the Hashemids might be worthwhile. Although I don't really have a border with them exactly. Maybe getting a border, maybe getting land down here would help supply in the area, making sure I don't die from my soldiers being out of supply. Although, interestingly, the Hashemids, as if it were already hard enough, every time I start a game, my most obvious rival, who theoretically should be weaker than me, actually has more troops. What a shameful display this has been. You know what? I might actually go for business just to fulfill the focus, because I'm already 36, not getting any younger. You know, get some money up, because money is what wins wars in this game. It is, if anything, if there's anything I know from playing this game, money wins wars. You may say, no, it's troops wins wars, and yes, that is true. But money wins wars, because with money you can pay your troops, and with money, if you don't have enough troops, you can get more troops. So money wins wars, in both in the game and in real life. Designated regent, not interested. Not as if there's anyone I really care to do anything in particular. Fabricate claims. I might, but I don't really think I'll have the money to pay out on it. So maybe improving relations on my vassals is probably good, since I started out and I don't really have an established dynasty. So raising that would be good. Taxes in my capital sounds like a good idea. Um, Maybe researching tech rather than training troops. Uh, Technology is probably worth studying in obvious locations that everyone would like to study at. Perform charity? I don't know. Do I want to perform charity? No, I want to research some tech, lads. Unless let's actually see. What's the religions look like? Oh, that's what the religions look like. Okay, maybe proselytizing is actually worthwhile. So there you go. Give it a little of proselytization. I want to at least have my domain be my religion, because getting a revolt in your own domain is real cancer, if you ask me. Idle council members, Grand Vizier. Okay, Grand Vizier. Do I want to improve relations? Probably. No factions. All right, let's see. Let's see who's who in the kingdom. So to do that, we're gonna have to click on realm tree. There we go. Who's who in the kingdom. All right. So Al Abbas kind of likes me, so he should be fine. Uh, Murshid. Wow, everybody has more troops than me. This is kind of embarrassing. He's captain of the Mamluks, though, so he's not going to revolt against me. Now that I say that, looking back at history, maybe that's not so true. Maybe getting Sheikh Rabia of Farafra, getting him on my side might be good. Al-Abbas, actually, he is below 50 though, so it's not the best. Not the best. So what should I do? He's not a landed individual, is he? No, he's not. He's not landed at all. But he's Shia. This is gonna complicate matters significantly. This is going to severely complicate matters. Okay, but it's not the worst. It could be worse. Could be worse. He didn't like my predecessor, so he actually would have a positive opinion of me. That's great. And his heir is also Shia, of course. Okay, here we go. It's no regent. So Sheikh of Alexandria, or maybe the Sheikh of Damietta. The Emir of Aswan. Wait, no, Emir of Damietta. I apologize. Emir of Alexandria. I severely apologize. A very severe apology to everyone involved. I did not mean to undermine the authority of Alexandria or Damietta, but here we go. He's 43. So maybe we just put a lad on there just to get us above 50, to get a good lad on our side. And let's see. Cairo, Fustat. No point in making new duchies. If you're already a sultan, I know I would get more prestige, but it just wouldn't be too useful for me at this point to make duchies. But we don't need commanders though, so that's great. Lighthouse of Alexandria, Great Pyramid, amazing. All right, so let's see what happens. 25%. What's that from? What's my dynasty decadence looking like? Current 25%. Oh, nothing. No cause. It's just my decadence. Okay. Let's see if we can get some nice alliances. Let's see. Do we have any members of important dynasties. Fatimid um, is not in charge of Egypt, but where are the Fatimids? Where are the Fatimids? Where are the Fatimids? Let's see. Where are they? Come on. Give. Okay, they're here. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Not really worth my time, though, to get involved with the Fatimids. Um, the Sula, the Suleymanids, not worthwhile. Qasid, oh yeah, the Banu Qasi, named after a man called, or a family who was named Cassius, but they changed it to Qasi, I guess, because they began speaking Arabic. But yeah, they're from that region, this general area. That's the Banu Qasi. At some point, they were independent from the rest of Islamic Spain, doing their own thing, but not at this point in the game, anyway. Abbasid. He is not the heir to the empire, though. He's not the heir to the caliphate, so it's not that useful for me to get a non-aggression pact with him. Ifirid, al-Sharabi, al-Turki, Samanid. Not Samanids are too far away. Let's actually just check on my big boy neighbor to get a nice. Do I have? I do have the ability to declare war. But I don't see any reason to declare war, though. So, but he doesn't have anybody that would be useful for this, so feels bad, man. Why is he upset at me? Desires. Oh, maybe I should vassalize myself to him. What? How would he feel about it? Yeah, of course he would love it, but actually, if I vassalize myself to him, I can just eat everything around him. But might not be the best idea, though, because then I wouldn't have as many troops. Now, would I? Aghlabits. Can I get... No. Okay. Guess I'm not getting anything new and fresh here. Just checking to see how the game runs. Let me speed it up a little bit. Just this is, again, this is a test. Testing 1 2 3. Testing. Are you free for lunch? Do you like having mayonnaise? I'm not so much of a fan of mayonnaise myself. Why do I have oh yeah, it's because my spy master is here. I was wondering why I had vision on the goings on. Ooh, what's the war, lads? What's the war? Let's see. Oh, looks like that might be a war I can join. He wants to marry some random courtier of mine. You know what? You can do that. So he's attacking Sicily. How very dare he? I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see. What's the 15k? Of course, at the start of the game, 15k against 5k. 6, 7, 8k if I join in. Well, actually, my troops are going up quite rapidly, so maybe not that bad. Let's see. Is there something I can do? No, there's nothing I can do. So something I can do here. Maybe getting legalism higher would be helpful, but probably not going to happen now anyway. Actually, we are developing legalism now, so that is worthwhile. It is worthwhile. That is something, and military organization, which is something I also appreciate to be developing. So, how's the trade post going? It's gonna take some time to complete, obviously. But I'm not gonna join this war. Why am I not going to join this war? Because it's a massive. I I don't. I would be using other people's ships, but fine. You can marry whoever you want, lads. I'm a I'm a friend. Not really, but I am looking to get a little piece of the Maghreb, maybe. Although I would prefer to have a more cohesive empire. So Arabian and Abyssinia looks appealing to me. After that, where should I go? Maybe north. Wreck some Christians. Get some big bucks. Oh no, this lad. Well, guess what? Wrecked. That's what you get for being a filthy Christian with your Pope Shenouda. We don't appreciate you here in these parts. Is he only interested in marrying people from my kingdom? Who are these people anyway? This is a lowborn individual. Quite shameful, but am I one to speak? Oh yeah, I'm shameful as well. Oh no. Shoot. There's no real point in having an extra child at this point. I hope my actual son doesn't die though. That would be pretty bad. Anyway, I need to actually probably find more people to marry. So let's see. I don't want to marry some heathen. So we'll pick. Let's see. What should I pick? Highest rank. Okay. It's already sorted that way. So let's just pick you. Bam. And I can send messages to multiple people. Let's get married to a more prestigious dynasty. Oh, they've all been gobbled up, and I guess we'll grab another one. Not Nubians, Coptics. No, we don't want those lads. We want some real. Oops! Accidental racism. CK2 coming in again with the accidental racism. Ah man, feels good. Oh, I reject your insulting suggestion. My daughter would never marry you. I reject your insulting suggestion. I've decided to accept your suggestion for betrothal. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thanks. I get the 8-year-old. Oh yeah, it feels good, man, to be in Egypt in 9th century. But we do have some people that I might want to fight against. Let's see. This lad, I can beat this lad. Even if people join in, he's only got 1 county. And what's his fort level? 3. Yeah, he can't beat me. There's no way, Jose. I've got 3.78k. I've got 10 times the troops he does. So we're gonna go to war with this lad. Why? Actually, I can just do this. And members of his religion would actually, I don't want to go negative piety. That feels bad, man. Holy war for Nabatea is probably better, actually. I could extort tribute, but you know what? we're just gonna push in there. We're just gonna push our way in there. Nubia is already at war. How's actually I could go for Makuria. It's a lot bigger. You know, it actually no, it would still be Novatia. It feels bad, man. It feels bad. However, if I go for Swakin, which I can actually, because I have a sea border with it, I can get my fingers into Blemia. But these lads are at war with... Oh, okay, these two are at war with each other. Which means they're not going to join any war. Which means he's just going to have a bunch of weaklings next to him. That might join, maybe. But if Makuria is already at war... Actually, nah. This is an easy pick. Easy pick. Easy pickings. I'll just go in there... And then I'll have a nice and easy stage. Well, I already have a sea border with Hijaz here, but could extort his. No, I probably wouldn't be able to. It'd be hard. It'd be really hard. Anyway, let's no dilly dallying. I'm just gonna wreck this lad. Okay, let's go. Conquest of Holy War. Straight up. Holy War. What's the worst thing that can happen? The whole of Abyssinia bands together and wrecks me. That's the worst thing that can happen. In that case, I can just peace out, surrender, you know? And what do they do? They'll take some money, they'll ruin my prestige, lower my religious authority, but you know what? It'll be my fault, and, well, who cares? Who cares? Okay. I'm not a Buddhist, so I can do this. Gonna wage a little holy war. This is actually gonna eat away against my balance. Which feels quite bad, man. Not gonna lie. Let's see. Actually, I'm not quite happy with my troops spawning right next to the border. So I can just do this. There we go. Pro tip. If you don't like the part that an emir or sultan's troops spawn in, you can just move them to a different point, and then everybody is now moving towards the correct location. It's gonna eat away at my not as badly as it could be. A learned Jewish man has appeared at your court. Ooh. He comes highly. I stack bodies higher than Trump Tower. No. Bad quote. He comes highly recommended in the arts of bookkeeping and administration. Already, he has suggested several ways of improving the bureaucratic efficiency of the realm. He could potentially make a fine steward. Yeah, but he's Jewish, so not so happy about that, man. Video game racism. Do I have any commanders that speed up movement? Nope. Got a trickster though, and an architect. Architect is good. I can command, but I don't have anything. I've got no skills. I'm a skillless boy. However, if they're moving into my territory, that feels like an opportunity. Maybe not a golden opportunity or a golden experience, but it certainly is an opportunity, to say the least. So, and we're already collecting over 2,000 troops here. Is he just going back into his own territory? That's shameful. I'm going to cut him off at the pass. Yeah, Muammar, you get him. Who's in charge? Aaron, get wrecked. I'm gonna show you. Okay. Let's see if we can. What's the terrain here? Desert. Okay. Okay, we wouldn't have a mountain or a hilly penalty. So how fast is he getting there? 2 days. One. And who's getting the penalty? Okay, yeah, I'm getting the penalty, but I way outnumber him. So, what's he gonna do? What is he gonna do? We're just gonna head straight in there. Screw the optics. I'm going in. My vassal levy is raised too long, but we're just gonna wreck him. That's right. That's how the cookie crumbles, and he can't run. He can't run. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that superior Egyptian battle tactics. What is he gonna do? Look at that pursue tactic, eh? Is he also doing a pursuit tactic? Disgraceful. But anyway, there you go. That's some piety. That's some prestige. No money, of course, but we did get a big boost on war score, which is exactly what we need. Now we have to make sure that whoever is in charge of the siege is who is he? Abdul Haq. Let's get him on there. Oh, he already was here, but we get him on there, and he will. Actually, we have so many troops here, and they have such a small garrison that we might actually be able to beat them relatively easily. Oh, look at that. Here they come, of course. Ah, man, I paused just a second too late. They're gonna kill my army. If I had paused just a second quicker, I would have been able to just dump the army. Anyway, if I full occupy him, there's nothing he can do. So all I have to do is siege race him. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. All I have to do is full occupy, and he's dead. Oh, I already had 100%. Anyway, here we go. You done goofed, and there you go. I win. That's right. Get wrecked, noob. That's the advantage of attacking OPMs with Holy Wars, is that as long as the enemy alliance doesn't get together, you can just win. Now I can go on a Hajj. You know, I gathered some territory. How's my factions looking? No factions. That's right. No problems. I'm not gonna put a plot or anything. Ooh, spend money though. Do I spend money to go to Mecca? I don't know about that. But what I do know is that... Wait, this was a holy war. Wasn't it? Yeah, it was a holy war. Why is he in charge? Oh yeah, it's different. Oh, anyway, now I've got a rando Myophysite as my vassal, which feels bad, man. But you know what? What are you gonna do? I'm gonna go on a Hajj, and when I come back, I might wreck someone else, maybe in Nubia. Yeah, that might be worthwhile. If I go down through these OPMs, I can really just eat them all relatively quickly. And there wouldn't be a problem. But anyway, let me just check. It looks like the recording is going well. I have had no problems recording. So for now, I'm going to say that I'm going to stop here. And actually, maybe I'm not recording in 1080p. That could be. Let me just check my settings. Am I actually recording 1080p video? Yes, I am recording 1080p. Okay, well, things are going well. Now, the reason why I'm doing this test is to just check a little bit on... Actually, if I eat the whole coast along here, then he won't be able to... I'll be able to cut him off from invading these lands, which is actually quite useful. But the reason why I'm doing this test is because maybe I might live stream with Murad on CK2, and to do that, I need to make sure my computer can handle it. But when I do that, I'll probably lower down to 720p with 15 FPS, and that should work just fine, hopefully. I don't know. I don't know how well it would stream, but that's why I'm recording at my good settings here, just to make sure that when I actually stream it, it works fine. So thank you all for watching. If this actually comes out, but I will be seeing you all next time on Awiltus. Over and out.